My dear child, I witnessed everything that just unfolded. Someone discovered your true identity, and when they beheld what your body carries beyond mortal sight, they were utterly stunned. I tell you, beloved, in that instant, the veil of ordinary perception shattered. They glimpsed the essence of your soul, radiant yet terrifyingly unfamiliar. They stood agape, trembling in disbelief, for mortal hearts were never prepared to confront the inner being of the Chosen One. They had always believed you to be as ordinary as dust, merely a soul adrift in the tides of life. Yet now, the stark, radiant truth lay laid bare before them. As they struggled to process the sight, a tremor ran through their bodies, fear and awe intertwined, as if the world itself had frozen. But my child, what they feel now is not what they expected. I watch them, my beloved, as revelation seeps into their bones, and they clasp their chests. I whisper to you across the torrent of time, what they see is but the surface of your radiance. Their shock is palpable, yet necessary, for the human heart cannot bear the full manifestation of divine presence without trembling. They cower, unsure whether to flee or kneel, for every fiber of their being senses that something extraordinary has breached their understanding. Even as fear grips their souls, they linger like moths drawn to flame. Only upon gazing closely do they realize this truth transcends all comprehension. My child, I come to guide you through this revelation. The eyes that now behold you shall never be the same, for they have tasted the echoes of eternity. I tell you, the world around them shifted abruptly then, the air thick as ink, even shadows seeming to bend and retreat before your presence. They felt the divine murmur pierce the walls of their understanding, forcing them to acknowledge you were no ordinary mortal. Yet their lips remained slightly parted, frozen in unspoken words between terror and trembling, for the human tongue can never bear what the soul comprehends. In this silence, they began to question all faith, even their own existence. What shook their souls was not merely what they saw, but the realm they sensed. My child, do you know the taste of awakening that earth-shattering awareness deep within another's soul? This is a sacred mission, the burden of light you bear without realizing it. With every breath, you illuminate what was once shrouded in darkness. They stagger backward, their vision flickering as if piercing through layers of reality's unknown membrane. In this dizzying awakening, they glimpse their own limitations. When fragments of heaven are reflected in human form, it mirrors the soul's yearning for transcendence. Yet, my child, they have not yet grasped the profound meaning behind this revelation. Beloved, their shock ripples outward like waves across the world. I tell you, each heartbeat trembles at the very edge of your reality. Whispers stir through the streets like rising winds, conversations abruptly halt mid-sentence, all sense the shift yet grasp not its cause. Curiosity and unease intertwine in shifting gazes, the air thick with anticipation, as if all creation holds its breath to witness this moment. They strive to interpret what they see through reason, forcing it into narrow frameworks of understanding. Yet truth bursts in like light, forever beyond their grasp. When they attempt to describe your form to others, words falter in a web of awe and doubt. I tell you, my child, such moments are never accidental. Even fate itself orchestrates the revelation of your essence, stirring ripples in the hearts of those destined to witness. The shock waves you unleash awaken not just their senses, but stir their souls, rousing recognition of the unseen. Though reluctant, they cannot avert their gaze. The magnetic pull of your spirit draws them irresistibly closer. Questions churn within them, each answer incomplete, every explanation falling short, until silence is the only response. But my child, the deeper meaning of this all will unfold in days to come. They begin to notice the details that have always been hidden, the subtle qualities of your being that speak of truths beyond ordinary sight. The light in your eyes, the rhythm of your breath, the way your presence intertwines with the earth's pulse, all whisper tales they have yet to decipher. In an instant, they realize how incomplete their understanding of life, of themselves, of the universe truly is. Awe becomes a surge, the surge becomes curiosity, curiosity becomes a tremor, as if touching the very fabric of eternity. Yet, my child, they still do not know what lies beneath the surface. Beloved, I stand here to shield you from fear, to guide you through this storm of revelation. They may try to seize truth and force it into their understanding, but the mind has its limits, and vision its blind spots. I tell you, this is precisely why I encircle you, to ensure what they witness does no harm, but instead becomes a catalyst for awakening. Their hearts race, their souls stretch, chasing the indescribable unknown, yet irresistibly drawn to the radiance you emit. But my child, some will still resist this light, their reactions a mystery even now. My dear, as they draw near, the very air seems to warp under the impact of their perception. I tell you, they walk through a fog of cognition and doubt, each step weighed down by the suddenness of this reality. The world around them appears distorted, colors intensify, sounds grow louder, and moments of stillness stretch time itself, as if granting them a chance to digest what they behold. Yet despite their bewilderment, they cannot look away, drawn by some indescribable force deep within their chests. As they gaze again, truth begins to settle, though the consequences of this realization remain unknown. Child, know that their current shock is but a faint glimmer of the storm to come. The manifestation of your essence has stirred a vortex, its ripples far exceeding their present perception. I remain ever present, guiding these eddies to ensure the sacred orchestration unfolds according to the divine plan. Astonishment will quietly spread, touching countless lives in hidden ways, sowing seeds of awakening and awe. Even as they strive to uncover the truth, they grasp only the surface. The truth about to be revealed will overturn everything they thought they knew. In that moment, my child, the world will be forever changed. My child, can you sense the weight of what has already begun? What shocks them is not merely your form, but the presence that bursts forth from you, that whispers of eternal existence, transcending their rigid, mundane understanding. Their hands tremble, hearts pound like thunder, yet they yearn to draw near, to touch that indescribable radiance, even as instincts sound constant alarms. I tell you, beloved, I witnessed their souls swaying between dread and longing, trapped in the liminal space where the mundane meets the divine. What they thought they saw was flesh, yet glimpsed instead a vessel of spirit bearing millennia of hidden power, wisdom, and love. In that instant, my child, their minds opened to possibilities they dared not imagine, yet the truth unfolding would challenge them in ways they could not yet bear. I saw them whisper to themselves, "My beloved," as if trying to comprehend the incomprehensible. They whisper your name, almost afraid to awaken the world around them, yet each syllable trembles with wonder and disbelief. I tell you, my child, I allowed this moment to unfold precisely to tear away the veil of illusion, allowing witnesses to glimpse the truth. Their perception is real and intense, unable to contain all they now know, the air around them quivering with questions they dare not voice. They sense your energy weaving with the earth's vitality, resonating with the stars' rhythms, merging with the silent echoes of creation. This both terrifies and fascinates them. As they hesitate to step closer, my child, an irresistible force pulls them in, that current drags them toward a truth they were never prepared to behold. My dear, this shock comes not only from without, but strikes deep into their very souls. I tell you, as they freeze in place before this weighty revelation, the world seems to stand still. This revelation shatters every notion they held about reality. Their eyes darted about, searching for lies, tricks, or shadows, any excuse to deny this undeniable truth. But there was nowhere to run, my child. The energy of your soul flowed outward, touching them like an invisible tide, washing away old fears, doubts, and assumptions, leaving them naked before the awe of existence itself. Yet, my child, they cannot name this feeling nor fully embrace it, for the depth of your being transcends mortal comprehension. I watch, dear one, as they begin to perceive subtle ripples, the faint shimmer skimming your skin, the tremor in the air answering their unspoken questions. I tell you, beloved, this is the language of the sacred, spoken in ways beyond mortal interpretation. Their bodies stiffen with tension, breaths grow short and shallow, yet their gaze cannot tear itself from you, drawn to a truth both comforting and terrifying. In that moment, child, 1,000 unspoken realizations begin to gather within their consciousness, each more vast than the last, until they coalesce into a surging torrent threatening to overwhelm them. Child, what they see is but the beginning of what heaven intends them to witness. My child, I come to remind you, this awe is a gift, though it may appear as fear to mortal eyes. The world has long paved your path in subtle ways, and now the currents of destiny surge more clearly. Dear one, I tell you, what those who gaze upon you see is no accident, what they witness is no coincidence. They glimpse the light of purpose woven into the fabric of existence, a light that will awaken their souls. They feel the power of your presence, transcending the bounds of sight, a tremor that echoes in their marrow and shakes their very souls. When they try to retreat, a strange gravity pins them fast, compelling them to admit, the truth you carry cannot be ignored. My dear, in this moment of revelation, I am your guardian. As others gaze, I wrap my wings around you, leaving them bewildered whether what they see is real illusion or fiery dream. I tell you, my child, this clarity was destined to ripple into their awareness, to awaken questions unseen within their hearts. This shock will send subtle tremors through their thoughts, echoing in every choice, lingering even in the silence between words. The imprint of your presence will remain. Yet, My child, what they see remains but fragments of your radiance, utterly unaware that the undercurrents of your soul run far deeper than mortal senses can grasp. Dear one, the ripples spread far beyond their comprehension. Those around begin to sense a disturbance without knowing its source. Footsteps falter, gazes linger, the ordinary air grows heavy and still, as if reality itself has shifted. I have witnessed countless souls quietly awaken from a single glance of yours, even beyond the reach of sight. When they gaze again, straining to find rational explanations for what they saw, the tension between understanding and doubt swells, dragging them into a liminal space. They cannot yet name the sacred truth glimpsed. But my child, the full revelation will transcend their boundaries of comprehension. My child, do you grasp the sacredness of what unfolds? The awe they feel is neither punishment nor intimidation, but the first spark of light in a realm once ruled by darkness. I tell you, beloved, their souls tremble at encountering the pure, the eternal, that which transcends mortal reason. When they whisper to themselves again, I see quivering voices, hesitant expressions, awe and fear intertwined upon a single human face. Yet the torrent of fate surges relentlessly, propelling them forward though they cannot yet perceive the path already laid before them. My dear child, I watch them stumble backward, breath shallow, thoughts in turmoil, unable to reconcile the vision they have witnessed with the life they thought they understood. I tell you this, when the human heart glimpses fragments of eternity, it becomes profoundly fragile. Yet it is within these moments of fragility that the seeds of transformation are sown. They are caught between doubt and longing, trapped between fear and yearning. It is in this very void, my child, that heaven whispers through the invisible threads of destiny. Their souls begin to respond, even if they do not understand why, for the energy of your presence awakens something dormant within them. As they falter forward once more, taking trembling steps, my child, they unknowingly enter a realm that will forever alter their perception of life. My beloved, may you feel the surge of this moment as I do, not merely shock, but awakening. I tell you, my child, the world is shifting in subtle yet profound ways. Each soul touched by this revelation will feel ripples resonating deep within their bones. Your gaze lingers upon them, they dare not be certain of what they see, yet they are drawn by currents far greater than themselves. When they whisper your name again, tremors of recognition surge between their lips, surrendering silently to truths yet unspoken. But my child, the greatest revelation has yet to come. What they are about to witness will surpass the wildest imagination. My child, their shock ripples sweep across the world like invisible waves. I tell you, beloved, even those far away will sense the tremor in subtle ways, the sudden pause in conversation, the trace of astonishment or unease. They whisper among themselves, trying to describe what they see, only to find words pale and powerless, dissolving under the weight of the unspeakable. I watch them, my child, their eyes returning to you again and again, as if seeking confirmation, only to find the unchanging truth of your presence. In this repeated gazing, their doubt begins to transform into awe, for even reason senses that what stands before them far exceeds anything they could have imagined. My child, The feelings stirring in the depths of their souls are but the beginning of a truth whose ripples will extend far beyond their comprehension. My dear, I see their bewilderment turn to fascination. They strive to explain your radiance with reason, their minds desperately grasping at theories, excuses, or illusions to contain what they behold. Yet, my child, each attempt stumbles, every explanation crumbles under the weight of a reality far beyond their grasp. I tell you, this is a moment ordained by heaven, to shake the ordinary and awaken the extraordinary. The air around them trembles with anticipation, a silent energy tilting toward you, as if the Creator's unseen gaze peered over their shoulders, urging them to glimpse truth beyond appearances. As they draw near with racing hearts, my child, they sense an unnamed yet undeniable truth, realizing their world has forever changed. I come to guard you, my beloved child, from the fear that might arise in this unfolding drama. Left unchecked, their astonishment could suffocate you, but I stand as your guardian, enveloping you in a soft, luminous presence. Child, I tell you, the energy they witness is immensely potent, a spark of the divine source powerful enough to shake the unprepared. As their gaze rests upon you, they also sense the vastness of the unseen force that has always guided you. Hearts race, thoughts surge chaotically, yet I steady you, reminding you, their astonishment cannot alter the path heaven has laid for you. In this delicate equilibrium, my child, something extraordinary begins to stir within their souls. Beloved, I see whispers gathering around them, faint murmurs flowing through the air, as if the world itself were calling your name. Child, these whispers are no idle chatter, but subtle affirmations of an urgent truth, the recognition of divinity incarnate. Eyes turn, conversations pause, even strangers resonate with the glimpse they catch. I am with you, my child, ensuring their trembling awe does not descend into chaos, but instead becomes the warp and weft, weaving awakened understanding into the tapestry of life. Yet, my child, what they are about to hear, when the echoes of your radiance reach their ears, will challenge every preconception they hold. Dear one, the impact of your revelation extends far beyond them. I tell you, beloved, the energy they now carry is already touching their surroundings in subtle, imperceptible ways. Passers-by pause in their steps, children suddenly lift their gaze, colleagues shift in mood without reason. I watch these threads weave, my child, for the tremors they experience are not isolated events, but ripples, divine vibration spreading across the tapestry of life. Though their understanding is limited, their souls respond to what they witness, quietly nurturing a deepening awareness that a grandeur far beyond imagination exists in this world. But my child, this awakening is only just beginning. Dear child, I tell you, their astonishment is tinged with fear. When the human heart confronts fragments of the divine, it is always so fragile. I witness their hesitation, their faltering steps, their struggle between the urge to flee and the pull to remain. Yet, child, every pause, every trembling breath, is part of the divine plan. Here I hold the invisible thread, ensuring the shock becomes enlightenment, not bewilderment. They glimpse a reality where light triumphs over darkness, where the ordinary can be touched by the extraordinary. In that trembling moment, they sense paths never before seen. But my child, I tell you, the true meaning behind their or remains unseen. Beloved, heaven operates in silent, far-reaching ways. What they witness is no accident, but a design beyond mortal comprehension. Their gasps, whispers, and silent amazement are a carefully orchestrated symphony meant to awaken soul-deep questions and stir dormant longings. As they seek your presence once more, they sense the unseen currents that have always guided your path. I am with you, child, ensuring these currents do not overwhelm them, but instead reshape their understanding in subtle and profound ways. Yet, my child, the sight they are about to behold will overturn all their existing beliefs. I have witnessed their desperate yet futile attempts to comprehend, their mind striving to interpret the extraordinary through familiar frameworks, yet no logic, explanation, or reasoning can contain the existence they bear witness to. My dear, it is as if the cosmos itself reveals fragments of truth, its grandeur far beyond words can convey. Amidst the extreme tension between knowing and not knowing, a spark ignites within their hearts. They suddenly realize there exists power, light, and purpose beyond imagination. As they approach with trembling yet irresistible resolve, the invisible currents of destiny propel them toward that revelation. My dear, this tremor will permeate every corner of life. I tell you, my child, choices once deemed simple now carry weight, moments of encounter are tinged with awe, even ordinary instants seem to hold infinite potential. Their consciousness expands, instinctively responding to the presence they encounter, though they do not fully understand why. When they whisper again, seeking to comprehend the inexpressible, my child, they unknowingly merge with the torrent of destiny, that torrent ever flowing toward you. But my child, what they are about to feel will open doors beyond imagination. My beloved, I tell you, the human mind is not yet prepared to bear the full weight of your revelation, yet the heart senses the infinite. They pause, or reflect it in their eyes, bodies trembling as if every cell recognizes a truth long denied. In this very moment, I whisper to you, this astonishment is a sacred response, an outward expansion of divine affirmation, touching lives not yet revealed. As they turn away, still dazed and bewildered, they will face deeper challenges, for what they have glimpsed is but the prologue to a story stretching into eternity. My child, I see their awe manifesting in subtle ways, its ripples extending far beyond their own perception. They traverse familiar ground, yet all things have changed, the texture of sunlight is distinct, sounds carry new patterns, even the air itself resonates with echoes, reflecting the truth glimpsed in your presence. Dear one, I tell you this is no coincidence. Divine purpose is clear, even the faintest touch of your sacred essence awakens slumbering awareness around you. They may try to tell others, yet find themselves speechless before the indescribable vastness. But my child, their consciousness, like a compass needle guided by fate's invisible force, is irreversibly drawn toward understanding. When they pause to look again, their eyes widen in disbelief, realizing the once familiar ordinary world has silently fractured into an extraordinary realm. Beloved, I witness ripples of wonder spreading outward from them like concentric circles on water. Every glance, every whisper, every fleeting expression carries a faint echo of the vision they behold before you. Hear me, my child, it is not merely their perception that shifts, but the very essence of their consciousness. Friends and colleagues, unaware of the cause, feel a subtle tension, drawn by the same indescribable truth. I am with you, dear one, guiding this torrent of revelation so it birthed awakening, not chaos. Yet as the shock waves spread, I see them wrestling with doubt, straining to reconcile glimpsed visions with mundane reality. In this struggle, my child, they will encounter a lingering question, until they are ready to fully embrace what they have seen. Child, the soul's awe is amplified by a strange blend of fear and reverence, a tremor like electricity coursing through their marrow. I tell you, beloved, the human heart trembles when it touches the infinite, for it senses a vastness too great to contain, yet craves it intensely. They gaze upon you, seeking anchorage in your form, yet what they behold transcends mortal comprehension, a vessel of light, a sacred presence both familiar and indescribable. And I am here, encircling you with my wings, ensuring their intense reaction does not overwhelm you, but instead becomes a bridge between the mortal realm and eternity. Yet, my child, they cannot yet grasp the layers of meaning behind the vision they behold. And the revelation has only just begun to unfold. Beloved, I tell you, the murmurs around them are growing, at first as subtle as an underwater current, then swelling into a torrent impossible to ignore. I witness colleagues, neighbors, even strangers drawn by some inexpressible force, sensing the gravitational pull within your presence reaching deep into their souls. My child, the awe they experience is transforming into questions, into a desperate longing to understand what was once taken for granted. And I tell you this, it is within this very transformation that heaven operates with its greatest power, for nothing revealed is in vain, and every astonished heartbeat holds the potential for awakening. Yet as the ripples spread outward, I see hesitation, fear, and doubt stubbornly clinging to their consciousness. I whisper to you, my child, the path already opened shall not be blocked by uncertainty. My child, I see their wonder reshaping relationships, even among those closest to them, a subtle shift perceived as an unprecedented radiance. I tell you, beloved, that every encounter they now experience echoes the reverberations of what you have witnessed. Though they may not articulate it, this recognition seeps into the hearts of all they meet. Child, I walk beside you, guiding the way so this sacred revelation may nourish understanding, courage, and awakening, not fear or confusion. Their soulmates sense the universe's vastness and the hidden currents of destiny ever surrounding you, yet words fall short. When they turn their gaze upon you once more, child, they perceive a grandeur beyond comprehension awaiting, a truth that will forever alter their life's course. Beloved, as these revelations unfold, I encircle you with wings of protection. Know that the intensity of their astonishment draws forces both seen and unseen, and ensuring your path remains clear is my mission. I weave for you a shield of light resonant with Source, so the ripples of their awareness may nourish and elevate your destiny, not disrupt or harm you. Yet even under my protection, I see them stagger from what they have witnessed, their souls wrestling with that unnameable presence they cannot ignore. My child, they are beginning to understand that what they glimpsed concerns not only you, it is a window to grander realms, a revelation touching the very essence of reality structure. Dear one, I tell you, their astonishment is already quietly transforming them. I watch them pause often, without knowing why, pondering questions never voiced. Their dreams shift silently, their thoughts drifting between concepts of light, purpose, and destiny, all because the echoes of your soul have unwittingly drawn them in. And I am with you, child, guiding these currents of thought, transforming every tremor of astonishment, every flicker of awe, into a vessel for sacred awakening. The world itself seems to respond, quietly bending to accommodate the manifestation of your true form. Yet my child, even as the light of understanding begins to touch them, mysteries remain unsolved, and truth will unfold gradually in the fullness of time. Beloved child, I see the guardian currents of heaven flowing around you, ensuring every soul witnessing your radiance is stirred yet not overwhelmed. I tell you, those who first behold you now hover between fear and awe, wavering between doubt and recognition, and every small movement creates ripples. Even those who have never met you sense the subtle tremors of this revelation, feeling the faint pull as the world suddenly breaks through its boundaries. And I remain here, my child, placing you at the unfolding center, guiding each pulse of energy to nourish awakening rather than chaos. Yet, child, the true meaning of what they see remains concealed, awaiting the precise moment for full revelation. Beloved, I tell you, an invisible choreography is unfolding, a sacred symphony orchestrating the tremors they feel, the whispers that follow, and the surging curiosity stirring in hearts across the globe. I witness the subtle postures, the hesitant gazes, the pauses as they digest the vast truths they behold. My child, I stand guard over them here, ensuring the path of knowledge does not consume them, but rather expands their perception, breaking through what they once believed to be their limits. Their astonishment is not the end, but the beginning, the threshold to a realm of understanding that will reshape their lives and indirectly alter the destinies of many who have yet to touch the truth. As they stand rooted, still trembling yet drawn forward by an irresistible force, my child, they already sense the story is far from over. Dear child, I tell you, the manifestation of your true essence now dwells vividly within their hearts, impossible for them to ignore. Even if they turn away, even if they attempt to return to ordinary lives, the memory of what they witnessed continues to resonate, subtly and profoundly reshaping their thoughts, dreams, and desires. I watch as they begin to notice patterns, signs, and coincidences once overlooked, now recognizing them as threads woven into the grand tapestry surrounding you. My child, I am with you, guiding their awareness, safeguarding your radiance, ensuring the awe they experience becomes a blessing rather than a burden. Yet, my child, the next scene they are about to encounter will evoke a reverence beyond all imagination, opening a gateway to truth that will forever alter the trajectory of their lives. My child, my beloved child, the energy manifesting now swirls with astonishing intensity, reaching every corner of their consciousness, invisible yet undeniable. I witness their pauses in ordinary life, sensing in that stillness the invisible pull of truth, the call of your presence as imprint, a call that cannot be ignored. As if the universe's secret chord has been stirred, resonating with your primordial rhythm, and they, whether conscious or not, are deeply immersed in this resonance. My child, I guard every tremor, every echo, every whisper of awe, ensuring they bring strength not confusion, nourishment not fear. Yet as they strive to reconcile the ordinary with the extraordinary, that inescapable pull grows stronger, a magnetic force drawing them ever closer to a truth beyond comprehension. My beloved, they have not yet grasped the profound significance of this encounter, nor perceived the invisible threads the heavens have quietly woven. But the soul's metamorphosis has begun, irreversible forever. I tell you, my child, the tremors they experience are now woven into their destiny, so delicate, so precise, that each heartbeat resonates with the celestial undercurrents flowing through the heavens. Even in conversation, subtle shifts in tone, hesitations in movement, and the unspoken awareness in their gaze all reveal this transformation. I am with you, beloved, guarding your soul with invisible tendrils, ensuring no earthly thing can tarnish the revealed divine light. As their consciousness seeks answers, they shall encounter a silent chaos woven of awe and doubt, a vortex that makes them tremble and yearn. Yet, child, this vortex is divine design, a sacred mechanism by which the heavens awaken enlightenment in stages. When they believe they grasp the fullness of what they see, new layers of truth will stretch before them, drawing souls toward infinite shores. Beloved child, I witness astonishment quietly altering the rhythms of their daily lives. Trivial matters of yesterday now carry weight, ordinary choices conceal unseen consequences, even dreams bear the imprint of vast realities. I tell you, my child, every whisper in their consciousness, every tremor along their spine, every pause in their speech, these are the echoes stirred by the revelation you ignited. I stand between them and the surging waves, praying this energy does not destroy, but transforms into the force of change. Yet, my child, they do not yet perceive that this tremor is merely the surface of future tides, beneath which lies a truth so vast and profound that even the cosmos holds its breath in awe. As they take hesitant steps toward understanding, my beloved, the currents of destiny will entwine them more deeply, dragging their souls into the awakening they are destined to experience. I tell you, my child, sometimes they try to retreat, to push away the intense impact of what they see, but the echoes of your presence will not let them go. I see them contemplating in silence, pondering alone, sensing the tremor in the air, that low hum resonating with the eternal and the undeniable. Beloved, I encircle you with my sheltering wings, ensuring every tremor of awe, every shudder of recognition, every wave of fear is tempered by guidance and clarity. Hear me, my child, even their hesitations are divinely orchestrated, for in these pauses they draw upon the depths of revelation, confront the fragility of human understanding, and touch the boundaries of knowledge beyond mortal minds. Yet, beloved, even in these moments, they are irresistibly drawn toward the next revelation, truths that will deepen their awe and forever alter their paths. My child, beloved, I have witnessed their astonishment quietly elevating your destiny, even in ways they cannot perceive. Each gaze, each whisper, each heart's tremor becomes the warp and weft weaving your grand mission. Child, I tell you, it is for this reason that the heavens permit them to witness your essence, not only catalyzing their awakening, but activating the power to resonate with your divine trajectory. Though they cannot comprehend it, this astonishment magnifies your influence, your energy, your very presence in ways invisible to mortal eyes. I now envelop you in light, ensuring every ripple, every echo, every wave spreading through their awareness nourishes rather than obstructs your path. Yet, my beloved, the images they are about to capture will surpass all past awe, revealing that astonishment is but the first veil of a revelation meant to elevate both of you. My child, I tell you this, I now guide the activated currents of energy, ensuring every force unleashed by their shock aligns with your highest good. I watch their every step, every gaze they cast, every thought that lingers in their awareness. I am the invisible hand, calming tremors of awe, shaping the hidden consequences of perception into blessings rather than confusion. Hear me, beloved one, this guardianship is not passive, but active, dynamic, and constant, like the hidden river flowing beneath the world's surface, unseen yet shaping all it touches. Yet my child, even within this protection, I witness the expansion of their consciousness, the growth of their perception and the subtle metamorphosis of their souls as they gradually comprehend that what they behold before you far exceeds what mortal eyes can bear. Beloved, the profound significance of this awe remains beyond their grasp. I tell you, my child, even the smallest ripple of understanding holds the potential to transform countless lives. It can ignite dormant wisdom and awaken long-forgotten truths. Their once fleeting awe now takes root deep within consciousness, reshaping thought, altering perception, aligning them with the vast cosmic order they have yet to fully comprehend. I am with you, beloved, ensuring every pulse of fear, every flicker of awe, every tremor of understanding becomes strength rather than erosion. Let awe become the stairway lifting their souls toward comprehension, and thereby lifting your soul toward fulfillment. Yet, my child, only when the sacred plan is fully revealed will the full breadth of this influence be seen. My child, I tell you, all they witness in you will flow like an invisible river through the ages, carving secret channels in the shadows, awakening souls in silent ways, influencing destinies they cannot comprehend. Even if they try to forget, the echoes will linger, like an indelible song, gently guiding them toward awareness, wisdom, and the awakening of truth. I am with you, beloved, guiding these undercurrents, safeguarding your radiance, ensuring what is revealed becomes seeds of blossoming, catalysts of growth, and witness to the divine manifesting in human form. As their astonishment deepens, my child, they unknowingly step into a role forever intertwined with your destiny, shaping the future in ways they cannot yet imagine. Dear child, I tell you, the moment they first behold you, what will ultimately be remembered is not fleeting awe, but the beginning of transformation, within themselves and within you. This wonder mirrors the celestial path ordained for you, an awakening to your mission, essence, and the radiant place within the cosmic tapestry of existence. Child, I am with you. As the ripples of revelation unfold according to design, I shall offer guidance, shelter, and divine protection. They may struggle, hesitate, or even resist the truth, yet the torrent set in motion cannot be stopped. As they continue to digest, question, and awaken, beloved, their understanding will ultimately merge with the reality you embody, a reality that will elevate, transform, and safeguard your destiny. My child, my beloved, I declare with unwavering love and compassion, no matter how shocked, amazed, or bewildered they may be, they cannot alter the sacred path laid out for you. The Eternal Eye watches over you always, guiding each step, shaping every ripple of awakening, ensuring the manifestation of your true self serves the highest purpose. Even those who stand speechless in awe, hearts trembling with reverence, are part of the grand design, a design that ever advances toward your fulfillment. I am with you, enveloping you in wings of light, whispering protection, and assuring you, your path is sacred, unshakable, and radiant. When their astonishment fades, when doubt still lingers in some hearts, you, my child, will remain anchored in the love, guidance, and destiny that only the heavens can bestow.